This is a difficult truth, sometimes painful, but the sooner you understand and accept this, the better, not only for you, but for everyone involved. Nobody changes anybody. And at the end of this video, I'm going to explain to you why you need to accept this right now. Saying that nobody changes anybody doesn't mean that people do not change. In Brazil here, we have a saying comparing humans to animals, like a leopard doesn't change its skin, like it's always going to be the same, like people do not change. People do actually change. We are here on this planet, on this life, to improve, to get better, to change. And you can do it with love or with pain, but we're going to do it anyway. But the thing is, the person only changes when he or she wants to, when the person feels ready, when something makes sense in her mind finally, when she decides it's time to actually change, when she goes through what she needs to go through. You can show all the proof, all the evidence, all the information. You can talk about your experience, been there, done that. I know this path is going to lead to destruction. I know there's no way this is going to work. Please believe me. Look at my eye. Believe me. Don't go that way. Don't do that. Don't. But the person will not hear you. Sometimes people need to crash and burn to understand some lesson, you know. Sometimes people need to go down in flames. It's the person's path, and you cannot interfere. You may love the person, you may care about this person, but sometimes all you can do is pray and hope and be by their side to collect them, to help them when everything goes wrong, as you said you would. I want to give you two examples of my personal life to illustrate this better. I love someone that is really starting to get addicted to alcohol. And he didn't drink in the past. He didn't drink at all. But I was a witness to this process of him slowly beginning to drink. And, you know, he has a lot of potential to be addicted. And I know he only started drinking because he wanted to feel accepted, part of a group. You know, that happens to men a lot. My father was an alcoholic, so I've seen firsthand what alcohol can do to a family, can destroy a family. He made my mom sick, and my father himself, he tried to commit suicide because of the addiction. My aunt, my father's sister, also was an alcoholic, and she also tried to commit suicide. My mom was able to save my dad when it happened, but nobody saved my aunt, so she did actually kill herself. So I know everything about alcohol, and I don't want alcohol near me. I don't want to touch alcohol. Like you say in the United States, I don't want to touch alcohol with a 10-foot pole. But there was nothing I could say to this guy that I love that would make him go away, you know, and not touch alcohol. I know what you're thinking. You may say that he can drink occasionally. He's not going to become an alcoholic like my dad. I'm overreacting. Maybe that's what's in your mind. But remember, I know this person. I know he has the potential to be an addicted. I don't know what's going to happen in the end, but I just know that I love him with all my heart, and I'll be there at the end to help him. The other example of my personal life that I want to share with you is my mom. She had a very difficult life, and she decided at some point that living was not an option anymore. She gave up on life. But unlike my dad or my aunt, she didn't actually try to commit suicide because she told me herself that she lacked the courage to do such an act. So she decided to just let go. You know, stop taking medication, stop going to the doctors, stop taking care of yourself so she can slowly stop functioning. She told me this herself. Imagine the pain for a son to hear his mother tell him that. There was nothing I could have done. I've tried everything, therapy, spirituality, praying, you know, I've tried everything, and I've suffered with her through this all the time. Eventually, she passed away at 69 years old in 2018. And here's the answer to the question on the title of this video: why you have to understand and accept this, that nobody changes anybody. Because if you don't, you're going to feel guilt. You're going to blame yourself like I did, because you're going to think, maybe if I had done something different, maybe if I have done more, maybe if I did this, maybe if I did that, you're going to blame yourself. You're going to feel a tsunami of guilt that can destroy you yourself. You can surrender to some addiction. You can give up on life yourself. So please accept that you cannot change anybody. You can hope, you can pray, you can love them, but the ultimate decision is theirs. So I know this now, that the decision to die was my mother's decision. And she was determined. There was nothing I could do, and there was nothing I could have done differently. And the same applies to you. So please, if you know somebody in a situation like this, desperately trying to change someone because they know for a fact that that path will lead to death, destruction, addiction, or something else, send this person this video, because maybe this video, this humble video, maybe can change somebody's perspective, can bring some peace of mind, that you can only do so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope you can join me on this channel where I talk about more of these issues, life issues. Thank you.